All right, everyone, welcome to downtown Horten on the west part of the Oslo Fjord for today's matchup. Norway versus Finland, together with Katinka. This is Jonathan here, and we're going to be talking to you for the next hour and a half as these boys come out and do some battle in the sunshine. Katinka, what do you reckon? Pitch looks good, sun's out. Do we need anything else?
No, I think it's going to be a really good day of rugby, shouldn't it?
Oh, it's going to be a fantastic day of rugby.
Yeah.
The boys are keen. The team are just behind the cameras now. They're lining up, waiting for the green light from the match commissioner to come out onto the pitch. The flags are waving, the crowds are out. This is a typical Norwegian spring coming in, ready for some lovely rugby.
This match was supposed to be in Oslo, but I think this is a really good substitute because the
Very
pitch in
good.
Oslo wasn't cleared. But I think it's really good as well for the local club in Horten here to have an international game.
It's very positive for them to promote the game here in the small town. We're only about an hour's drive away from downtown Oslo, which is perfect to kick off a rugby match. The fans are getting anxious. A lot of them are sitting on the grassy knoll just at the edge of the pitch.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Is this going to be a tight game?
Well, compared to the last match the boys had against Denmark, we
Yeah.
commented that was in Bislett a few months back. It seemed a bit unorganized and they were just starting to get going again. They've got, the coach is permanent now. They've got 3 more guys on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
For Norway, and I reckon that's going to bring some positivity and structure in with the gang. We saw them warming up just before. They look focused, they look strong, they look organized. It's just a question of whether or not they've had enough time to work together.
Definitely.
After the winter.
Because the last game, that was almost the first game that a lot of them played after COVID. Because Norwegian season hadn't started yet, and they needed some time together, was what we sort of summed up with, I think.
And we know they've trained together. They've had a couple of gatherings, a couple of weekends in the past, say, 8 weeks, where they've worked on formations, they've worked on structure as far as line-out, scrums, the back line, who's doing what. Let's just hope it pans out for them.
We don't know that much about the Finns and which clubs they play for, but at least Norway is based around Stavanger and Sagene. They should be able to bring some structure in as well from their 2 clubs.
Right, so as you could probably see coming to the camera winkel, we've got led out by the head referee and the 2 assistant referees. Norway and Finland. Norway, lovely red kit. Finland in their blue, as they get ready to line up for the national anthems there. Perfect conditions for rugby. Pitch is fantastic. Weather's about 16 degrees Celsius, and
there's
might
not
even need
much
some
wind.
sunscreen.
Yeah, definitely. We're fortunately covered here where we're commenting, so we're safe.
We're safe and under the shade.
Yeah.
A lot of excitement as a build-up to the national anthems come out. These lads have been looking forward to playing some rugby for the past few weeks, and now it's come down to this, really, all this work. Just finished the anthem for Rugby Europe, and now we are going to kick off with the national anthems for Finland and Norway.
And first the finish.
vil vi gjerne hele Horten høre oss synge Ja, vi elsker.
And now for the Norwegian national anthem. Ja, vi elsker. Is a bit better to take them. Right.
Both teams are bringing in some rookies today.
Dagens match kommer vi se Baltoma fra Romania.
Good with the lines. Yes, we'll just start with the lines for this Division 2 North Conference for Rugby Europe. We'll start with the Finnish team. At loosehead prop, we have Taplo Leitinen. At hooker, we have Chris Denholm. Prop, Mikko Grøndal. The second row is actually Peltoniemi. Second row is Auro Katainen. Coming in at blindside flanker, John Poole. Open side flanker, Kosti Eskola. 8-man, Varti Bosk. Coming in with the scrum half duties is Saxby Young, followed by his fly half partner, Thomas Fennell. The first winger we have is Samuel Peteri Paco, followed by the inside centre, Jussi Viljanen. Outside centre, Curtis Pollard. The other winger on the opposite side of the pitch is Jonas Bosk. And our fullback for Finland, Kanton Gauthier. If we look to the Norwegian team, the loosehead prop, Lars Sebastian Østli. Hooker, Stian Danielsen. Prop on the other side, Michael Foxy Fox. Coming in with our second row is Lars Thorkildsen. Next second row, Martin Skovle. Open side, Nikolai Sebi. Open side and captain Fredrik Skovle. Number 8, Erik Dietlefsen Kavan. Number 9, Charles Henry Francis Pembroke Bish, with his partner at fly half Nathan Cummins. Wing number 11, Jakob Ofthus Henriksen. Center, Tobias Kankeri Nygård. Next center, Ed Mundas Gribauskas. Winger, Rory Salmon. And to back up, finally, our fullback, Stefan Dale Ortiz.
I think it's fun how we have two brothers in each team.
Yeah.
The legendary Skovli brothers for Norway, but we also have the Busk brothers from Finland. And apparently they're known as the big and the small Busk, so it should be interesting.
The Basque brothers tacking off. Here we go. Nice kick-off by Finland. Norway looking to secure that first ruck they have. Starting up with their set plays for Norway. Just starting to feel that phase play. That's all they want to do now, is just get the sense of the Finnish defense, maybe look for some gaps, but really just settle down the first couple of minutes here in the game.
Nathan Cummins going for the kick. I think he also gets the throw-in, doesn't he? Because the Finnish player touched the ball.
The Finnish player touched the ball, unlucky there.
Yeah, it looked like he stepped a bit awkwardly and is already struggling with an ankle, maybe?
We'll have to come back on those details there. Yeah. At any rate, we do have a line out to Norway, just inside the 10-meter line for Finland.
Throw-in is Stian Danielsen. He's one of the Norwegian players who started playing a bit late, but has joined a good community in Stavanger and is really enjoying his rugby.
He's been playing well there too.
Yeah.
Oh, just an unlucky knock on there by Norway number 13, Edmundas.
This is actually his first game for Norway. We tried to look into if he has played for Lithuania before. We don't think so. But he's been living over in Oslo for quite some time now, having played both league for Lillestrøm but also union for Sagene Rugby.
And here we go for our first scrum of the match. Just on the finished 10-meter line. The front row's packed down, referee giving his final instructions. Our referee coming in from Denmark, if I'm not mistaken. Leading them in. Let's see how the first scrum goes as they pack down. Front row's looking stable. Good push from both sides, but nice stable pickup by finish number 8. Unfortunately knocked on. Nice little opportunity there from Norway just on the weak side. Nathan Cummins setting his line up, getting his first pack of forwards coming in there. Foxy with the good crash ball. There goes Edmundas again, looking for space on the far side of the pitch. Oh, nice tackle there. That was that open side Sebi. Finland looking to get their lines back in order, trying to get across their own 22. Norwegian defense holding strong. Good communication thus far from the Norwegian defensive line. A little bit of sloppy take there from our number 12, Nygård, but he managed to get it off in time, off to Cummins at fly half, gives it a wee bit of nudge and tackles the man he just kicked it to. Now Finland on the attack. Norwegian line set. Finland looking for their man out wide, and he's got support. Defensive look to hold. Oh, great stuff by number 13, Edmundas. Came in there, got in the jackal position immediately when the tackle was on the ground. Fantastic play by Edmundas.
I think it's a positive start from both teams, isn't it? Both seem sort of organized when they have the ball. Norway has had the most possession, but when Finland finally got the ball, I think they looked quite dangerous, didn't they?
Yeah, they did look dangerous. They look ready to attack. I do think, though, the Norwegian defensive line seems to be set.
Yeah,
They're communicating well, at least at the start of the match, which is something we did not see when we played Denmark a few months ago. So this is positive for the boys in red.
And they look quite calm as well, in a way.
Yeah, no, they do. They look like
they're
they're
being organized and being secure in what they're supposed to do.
And we're going to get a nice line out to Norway, just to the left of the commentator tent here, just outside the finished 22. Let's see what the boys can produce. Goes back to 4-man to our captain Skovli. Lovely pick-off. Let's see if Charles Pembroke, Mr. Last Name with 6 names, can get that ball off. He couldn't, unfortunately, but the boys are there to support. Fly half Cummins gets to his first pod. Finnish defense is on there quick, and he managed to steal the ball in the tackle as well. That was a fantastic move by Finland. And Finland's quickly on the attack, looking for the gaps. They found one on the far side of the pitch, and they're off and running. Oh, perhaps a big high tackle there.
We got a Norwegian down with an injury as well. It's number 2, Stian Danielsen.
That was a fantastic rip in the defense by Finland there, Katinka.
Yeah. They're looking dangerous. We got a stoppage here for number 2, I think. It looked like maybe the nose.
We got
it's a bit far away from us, so it could be a bit difficult.
medics coming out on the pitch there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a little bit of pause in the match, but again, that intent by Finland to hold the Norwegian attack up, rip them in the tackle, and then go on the counter-attack straight away. We saw that, and they managed to gain at least 35-40 meters just within a couple of seconds there. So they are intent on doing that.
Definitely. They're really keen on going forwards straight away when they get the ball, basically. I think we should also mention that we have Aro Katainen who's actually, it's his 30th cap today. So a big shout out to him. And we should also thank Anna Soilova, the Finnish sevens captain, who's been helping us with some intel on the Finnish team.
That's how you've been getting the intel. Katinka's got her sources.
Yeah.
And we need to thank our sources, because without those sources we wouldn't have this juicy gossip.
Exactly. Unfortunately, we don't know that much about the local series in Finland, so we needed to reach out to all our friends over there.
I did notice one of the juicy tidbits that came through on the Finnish players, the open side number 6, his nickname is Salmon Snake. Now, maybe we can go into detail later about what Salmon Snake is, but you gotta love the nicknames the rugby boys gives themselves, don't you?
Yeah. Okay, so line up for Norway.
Quick take by Sebi.
The Norwegian line has been running a lot with the ball already, isn't it?
One of the big issues we had against Denmark was our ability to secure the ball at ruck time. The counter rucks that came in from Denmark were hurting our attack constantly. Up to this point, it looks like we're able to secure the ball on the ruck, but we need to start building phases as well.
Let's see if the Frenchman Gauthier can
Gauthier comes in there,
get some work done.
and the 15 takes it off. And they're off and running, but we've got a knock on there. Double. Going to be a scrum down to Norway. The first scrum we had was quite stable. Finland managed to get their 8 men off and running off the base of that solid scrum. Let's see if Norway can do the same.
Speaking of Denmark, I think what we also saw is that they're a much tougher opposition. I think they're actually playing against Moldova today and playing for
Correct.
To go up a division, I think, as well.
Yes, I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game, but I think they'll manage it. The advantage that Denmark has as well is their season is a lot longer, so they have a lot more time together. You see that dominance from Finland in the scrum there. That is not what Norway wanted in their own put-in.
Let's see what the ref says. Still Norwegian ball, another scrum. We were discussing it a bit before the game. The Finns, they looked a bit bigger, didn't they? When we just saw them.
They did. They must be eating some sort of fish up there in Finland. I don't know what they're feeding
Or
these
is it
boys.
the saunas?
Yeah, there's a
Doing the
sauna.
magic?
It's the sauna after training. Both back lines look intent. The Finnish line, we can hear them now just from the sideline. Communication from the Finnish defensive line has been quite good.
As well, the Norwegian number 2 looks to still be on the sideline.
Stian Danielsen, yeah, it looked like he had some injuries to his nose. Oh, nice feed out to our wing. Looking for support. He's still looking for support.
That's a good run from number 11 there, Jakob Henriksen.
Yeah, it was a very, very good run, looking for those gaps on either side of those defenders, just on our side of the touchline.
This is his second national game, and he plays for NTNU. He's from Bærum originally.
Well done. Yeah, he's from Lumedal, not too far from where I'm from, in the Pocket Valley. It's where all the people are above average and gorgeous. I'm kidding, obviously.
It was a steal ball from Finland, and the scrum cap came out as well.
We were holding on to the ball. Sorry, it was a high tackle. Penalty to Finland. Norwegians are back 10. Looks like the Finnish player, number 20 on his back. I don't know who that is. We don't have a 20 on here on the team sheet. But he was not happy with his headgear getting ripped off, that's for sure.
It might be Ben Anderson because we have a 2 on the substitute list.
Right.
No, it's Chris Denholm actually. Sorry.
Good take by Norway on the wing. Counter kick, and Finland is off with very good intent on the right side.
Great tackle by Mick Sebi there. The ball stayed on the pitch. Norway is pouring in. Fortunately, Finland's
managed to secure it. They've got the good secure there. Norway defense scrambling on that far side from the cameras here. The communication's a bit better now.
I can see that.
Oh, now they're up. Oh, nice tackle there by number 1, Lars.
One of the Busk brothers, I believe. Probably the big Busk.
Oh, going for the touch. Unlucky, straight out. Straight out.
We can also see that it's Sean Richardson from Sagene EF Rugby, who's the substitute for Stian Danielsen.
Coming in for hooker.
It might seem that Stian is still standing on the sideline though. Is he just watching, or is he? Was it a? Yes, it was a temporary substitute. So
Right,
he's coming back
he's
on.
coming back.
Probably a blood sub.
The services of Shawnee. Well done. Shawnee will get a breather as Stian comes in and looks to make up for the last few minutes here. But you still get a feeling, Katinka, that the teams are really still just testing each other out.
Definitely.
I mean, you look at where we've been on the pitch. I mean, it's basically almost mostly within the 10-meter lines on each side of the pitch.
Definitely, and I think from the last scrum as well, we saw that Norway has the ability to attack really well as well. They moved the ball down the back line really well. That unfortunately was a steal from Finland.
I'll tell you what,
Norway
Norway was lucky there. We lost the ball in the lineup and managed to get it back on the tackle on the ground there.
It was a huge hit, 5-on-5 there from Martin Skovli and the finish number 5.
The fans are going nuts on the sidelines here, trying to get the Norwegian team, get them going.
The Finnish number 5 is actually the man who has his 30th cap. And the rumor is, we can see that he's rocking a good mullet.
Oh, look at that lid.
And the
I didn't
rumor
even
is that
notice the lid.
He's missing down under so much that he needs to grow a mullet. We can appreciate that.
You gotta love the lid on the rugby players nowadays. Oh, lost forward there unfortunately by Norway. Finland quick to pick it up and gathers a penalty. Norway not releasing. Norwegian defensive line backs up for the kick from Finland coming up. Let's see if Finland can gain some territory with this kick. Looks like they're going up just on the inside of the Norwegian 10-meter line.
It's also nice to see that the crowd is sort of building during the game here.
Yeah, you know, at Bislett we had about 30,000 if I remember right. This is looking,
Closing in?
I mean, I don't want to put numbers on, but I'm thinking maybe 15,000 at the moment.
Yeah.
Quick line out to number 2. Just lost it backwards, but backwards it was. Play on for Finland.
The Busk.
Finland is really intent on crashing that ball up straight into our players and with intent on support quick. Oh, lost the ball on the tackle there on the ground. Gauthier, the fullback. Finland was on a very good attack.
It was a good line, but then I think they were just unfortunate and someone managed to kick the ball when running onto it. Let's see the big Busk going for a run.
He's got his man support on the side, but unfortunately use it.
Penalty for Finland.
Going in from the side, says referee from Norway. As we know, we got to go in through that back gate when we're going into the rucks. It's really tough when you're going in, you see that ball on the ground, it's really tough to just sort of take a step back and say, oh, okay, I'm going to go through the back door, because it's not, you see that ball on the ground, you just want to go for it. It's hard to avoid. But again, we've got another penalty. Finland, they've elected the kick and they've inched a bit further closer to the Norwegian 22.
Was the number 12 is also the captain for Finland, Jussi. He's played for 15 years, so he's probably bringing lots of experience with him. He's also played abroad, both in England and New Zealand, and in Ireland.
Oh, nice take by the number 4 for jumper for Finland.
Free kick for Finland. Going up too early, is that the call?
Yes.
Against Norway?
Thomas Finel, the fly half for Finland, looking to get his troops together. And they elect to go for a scrum. Given their dominance of the last two, it makes sense for Finland to go for that scrum there.
Definitely.
the attacking position is, unfortunately for Norway, it's getting closer and closer to that try line. And you can kind of get the sense that Finland's inserting their dominance against Norway now in these last couple of minutes here.
Yeah. We saw the first 5-10 minutes Norway was in possession. I think it's tipped a bit to the Finnish side. They've had more ball recently.
If Finland can keep that dominant and pull that ball out for the number 8, the one they call the Tiny Basque, played in Sweden, and he's played for 8 years. And he also states himself that he's the best Finnish male player. I don't know if that's an official elected position or it's his own, but regards to the fact he does have the ball at the base of that scrum and he's off and running. Nice offload to his wing as well.
Brother as well. But that was judged as
forward
a forward
pass. Unlucky.
He looked ready, number 14, the big Basque.
Juna Basque. Now his brother Juna, as you said, is known as the Big Basque. He's been playing for 5 years. He actually started rugby in the United States.
Really?
And he says himself he can guarantee he can eat more than the entire front row of Finland. I'm not making it up. It's actually in the sheet they sent us. So fair play to him there. We'll see what happens at the banquet tonight with the boys if he manages to out-eat the front row. I'd be impressed with that. All right, after that forward pass, Norway in for the scrum. Charlie scrum half for the put in. Good push by Finland, but Norway do manage to secure ball. Nice
Good look with
move
number 10 there.
by the back line.
To Rory Salmon.
Oh, offload right into Finnish hands, unfortunately. He was looking for support, it just wasn't there. Looked like the ball might have been lost there. Referee says play on regardless. Oh, he's spotted something there at the base of the scrum, and it's knock on. Or did he call that a maul? And it came to ground. Regardless, scrum to Norway. We'll take it. Let's see if our front row of Lars Stian and Michael Foxy, the loose-head prop out of Bergen Rugby Club. Let's see if Foxy can put some dominance in a tight head for Norway.
What's fun with these sort of team sheets is that number 1 from Norway, we never knew that his name was Lars Sebastian.
No.
In his club he's only known as Sebastian, so that's good to know.
I think
and he's actually just back from an Achilles injury.
That's well done for him to come back from an Achilles injury. That's, let's see how he goes through the rest of this match.
He's had a training match against the Swedish team of Spartacus, and I think Sagen as well has had like one league game so far this season.
They did. They actually played their derby rivals.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Blindern last weekend, and they did quite well in the first half, from what I understand. But the second half got a little bit sloppy for Sagen. But regardless, first 15s match under their belts for the season. The sevens.
That was a sloppy pass from number 11 there, and
yeah, very, very sloppy.
quite clear knock-on from Finland.
In Norway, the 7 series has been kicked off for quite a few weeks now. We've had rounds in Stavanger, we've had a round in, is it Oslo, I believe? And I believe in a couple of weeks' time, in June, there's going to be another round for the 7s in Trondheim.
Yeah. Oslo is actually next weekend.
Oslo's next weekend, that's right.
With both the men and the women's playing in the same day, which is a really good event. Okay, Norwegian ball. Let's see if they can
See if we can get some secure ball for our number 8, Erik Kavan. The last scrum, he wasn't able to secure it quite well, and the pass to Charlie, our scrum half, wasn't the best. A little bit more stable there. He's gone straight to fly half Cummins. Nice move with our fullback. Finland is right on us. And we need that support every time.
Not supporting his own weight. Not rolling away is the call. And then not on his feet as well.
They were intent on pinching that ball, Finland.
They were keen on the ball.
All right.
Cummins going for the kick. Let's see how much he wants.
Oh, it didn't go out into touch, so it is play on and Fleck to knock that ball as hard as he can.
Back to Cummins. At least the reception was clear.
Offsides by Finland. Got to get behind that kicker when they're running up.
Going for a quick penalty.
Cummins is off on his own.
Thankfully, also has some support with him.
He's got Sebi with support, and he's got Eric, our 8th man, right there with him. And he's got support if he needs it. Good ruck support, good secure the ball.
Opportunity for Norway.
This is great attack position for Norway. Let's see if they can execute it.
Really well as well.
They've got it out to the right side. Oh, we needed to offload that ball on the right side. That was a wee bit selfish by our number 12, Tobias Nygaard. There was man on the outside looking for that final pass. If we had that final offload, that probably would have been a try.
Maybe a bit of try line fever.
Yeah, you never know. But that was a great bit of phase out, I think.
It was really nice to see how dangerous the Norwegian team looked when they had the ball again. They looked quite clinical. I think like their backline play is much better than we saw against Denmark.
Definitely. There's a better communication from that backline. And here we go. Nygaard is off and running again. Oh, almost intercepted by the big Basque.
Tobias went for the long pass, playing a bit on the edge.
All right, line out to Norway.
Tobias is one of the pure Norwegian boys he's played for a long time. Often we see in Norway that people start a bit late, maybe in their studies, during their studies. But Tobias has played since before he was a junior even. So
there's not very many times we get to see that.
He's also been out with an ACL injury. I think it was like 2-3 years ago. So it's good to see that he's in form.
Oh, good on him coming back, representing the boys in red. Speaking of boys in red, we got a nice line out coming up. Let's see where they go. 2 or 4 man. And they look to go back, but just a bit missed there. Finland looking to attack straight away. Nice offloads from the base of the ruck. I think that's one of the things that Finland has on Norway is just that quickness to get that ball out at the base of a ruck.
Definitely. I think we might see a card here.
That was a couple of high tackles in a row that happened there. So either someone's going to get a stern warning to, or we're talking yellow card. Let's see what our referee from Denmark decides. He's definitely giving him a warning.
I think he's going in for a talk with his sideline referee.
Someone might have to go to the naughty seat.
I think the first one he managed, he felt that he was around the next, so he just let go. But the second one, in the double tackle, one of them went a bit high. I think what's really good to see from the Finnish team is that when they get the ball, they manage to keep the momentum and have good tempo when they attack.
But again, it comes from that quick ball at the base of the ruck.
Yeah.
That ruck is in, that ball is gone.
Definitely.
And when that happens, the Norwegian defensive line takes that little bit extra time to set their defense. All it takes is a couple of gaps and Finland are through, and they've done that time and time again all the way through. So hopefully we can start picking up on that.
Let's see what the verdict is.
Referee's having a talk to our captain, Fredrik Skovli, one of the Skovli brothers. Skovli's our resident fireman in Sagene, actually, at the Sagene fire station in Oslo.
It's going to be a card, unfortunately.
Yeah, yellow card, and it's for Charlie, our number 9. He is not going to be happy about that at all. And that leaves us with 1 player down.
Let's see what
for 10 minutes.
Coming in at number 9 then for Norway. I think the number 9 and 10 combination for Norway has been working really well so far. So it should be interesting to see.
Good nudge by Finland taking it well into Norwegian territory there. Looks like they're about 10 meters away from the Norwegian try line, so Finland definitely looking to attack here. Let's see if they're going with the full line out or shortened. Nice throw, nice take, nice secure of the ball. Taken down. But Finland's managed to keep that ball back and stable, and they're looking to actually drive it in. Norway desperately trying to stop that drive.
Gaining some momentum.
You can see the players filtering. It's getting very, very sloppy. Ball's gone down now. Rock ball from Finland. They're really looking to just pounce it in now. Either side. You can see how Finland, they're structured when they go right, left. They're just looking either side of that ruck.
They also have the back line looking really eager to get that ball dumped.
Another attempt there by Finland. Phase after phase after phase. The Norwegian line's desperately just getting down on their three-point stance to make some hits. Now Finland elects to go wide, and they've got space. And can our Frenchman take it himself?
He does.
Yes, he can. Try by number 15, Gauthier. That was a typical set-piece line-out, structured, set in and suck in the Norwegian defense in the far corner there before they spit it out to the wide side. That was very typical play that we've seen from Finland before, and it's something Norway is definitely going to have to start defending if we are going to have a chance to pull a W out here. Both teams, by the way, are looking for their first win in this series in Rugby Europe. So
5-0 for Finland. Let's see if they can get the conversion as well for 2 more points. It's the captain, Jussi, who's going for the kick.
Nudge by UC, and it is doing good. 7 up now. UC Viljanen, number 12 for Finland. I think you mentioned him before. He's played for 15 years. He started playing at 14 years old, UC. Played in England for the Dartfordians RFC, and he actually played in Christchurch at the University of Canterbury. And Dolphin Rugby Football Club in Cork, in Ireland.
Good.
Not bad. So, Norway in for the restart and keen to get things going here.
Comments on the kick.
Nice restart.
Good line. Good Norway, but Finland manages to secure it.
Oh, good miss pass by Finland there. Straight out to the fullback and try score. Norway screaming for defenders to come out on this side of the pitch.
It's good to see how they're still staying organised, even though Finland is moving back and forth.
Oh, he's got support there, Finland. He's got the wing. And
Gauthier
again, and he's coming back. Forward pass unlucky to Finland. They were on the attack and they were not messing about with that overlap. Unfortunately, ball went forward. Saved by that, Norway is. So we'll see another scrum to Norway. Hopefully a secure ball and get it down to the other side of the pitch now. We are a man down, but still we do need to get the ball down inside of Finnish territory.
It was interesting to see how they changed and started going right and then straight away went back left. I think because they saw Norwegian defense was shifting maybe too hard, at least with the one man down as well, and saw some opportunity on the left wing.
It shows good organisation by the attack lines from Finland. They've got their eyes up and they're searching constantly for holes to attack in the Norwegian defence.
I feel that every time they attack as well, they're not going alone. There's always at least
always support, yeah.
free kick for Norway. I don't know. Might have been an early engage. It's lucky for Norway at least.
Yeah, it is a free kick. Early engage in the scrum there. Finland a wee bit too keen to get into the scrum, which is understandable given their position down there on the pitch. Let's see if our fly half Cummins can boot this ball down the pitch.
Went for the tap to be able to kick it out as well. As a former front rower in 15s, Berns, how is it like when you feel that the opposing team is stronger than you in the scrum? What do you try to do?
Oh, all the dirty tricks come out. You know, this is why we don't shave. You know, a couple of days before, so you can dig the beard into the other guy's face. Yeah, sometimes you like to engage a bit on the crook, so you engage into his ear, so he kind of just pops up a bit. There's all these dirty tricks these old boys know after a while. But yeah, it is frustrating when you're getting dominated in the scrum, because once you're in there, locked in, there's nowhere to go. Great line out to finish 5. Oh! Intercept by Norway by a fullback.
Stefan Ortiz still has the ball even.
He's still going for it.
He really managed to dive on it.
Oh, well picked up by Finland though. Did he carry it over their own try line? No, or was it already over and he just dotted it down?
From our angle.
Referee's going to consult with his assistant referee.
Sneaky from Stefan there. I think this is his second game, if I remember correctly.
I was well impressed with the intercept. He was dead eye and zoned straight into it. He was off to the races.
Stefan is actually also representing the local club, Horten. But seems to, according to the information that we found, lives in Nottingham and works as a gardener.
Well done for coming back for this match then.
Yeah. Do we know what the decision was?
Yeah, it was carried over. So the dropouts just inside their own try line, which gives Norway great attacking position.
Let's see if Norway manages to set up a good base there.
Norway backline organising. Cummins fly half organising his troops, looking for that next phase coming out the base of that ruck. Oh, he's got a nice inside ball there to the other Skovli brother. He's got support in the ruck as well. And they elect to go wide. Oh, nice tackle by Finland.
High defense from
Great
Finland
tackle.
there.
It looks like they might have won that ball as well. Yes, they have.
Good rushing defense from number 6 there, who looks really happy with that.
That was the open side, John Poole. Do we have any? Oh, that was our salmon snake.
Yeah, that's a salmon snake.
That's the salmon snake, John Poole. He said he's played for 16 years.
And apparently he's played in the same club as Antoine Dupont. Maybe he's the reason why Dupont was elected the best player.
He actually states as well as last thing, he likes to tease the backs, but he secretly wants to play centre.
Looked like.
Well, he's definitely he's making some open field tackles as the centre would do anyway. So well played to him, Poole. Right, line out to Finland. Communication coming in. Let's see where they go. The lineouts for Finland have been quite structured and very, very good, solid lineouts.
Coming late in, but went quickly out.
Oh, found the hole in defensive there. Finland, he's off and running.
On the loose, he's pretending
he's going centre as well. Nice communication there. Bast brother Big going in on the wing, and it looks like Mike going for the side. He has. What a counter attack!
They are clinical, aren't they, when they get the ball?
That was really good play by Finland off that line out. Quick tap, 4-man, straight down, scrum half, send it through the line. One quick crash through our Poole, who we just talked about, the salmon snake, who shows that he can play centre, and then feeds into the wing, and then they're off to the races. Very clinical play by Finland.
They managed to gain so many meters that Norway were basically on their back foot, scrambling back, and then it was an easy play for number 14, crashing through to semi-late Norwegian defenders on the wing.
It's so hard to defend once that back line is broke. Yeah. The scrambling that needs to take place on that back line. Yeah, exactly. And Finland has definitely been attacking Norway every single time with that intent.
See the kick from Jussi again.
quite easier for them. Yeah, it's through as well. 14-0. Finland is up. The boys in blue.
Spoke to the Norwegian captain before the game, and he said that he meant that last game Finland won. That was in Finland, but before that Norway has won the latest games. So
in my day against playing as Finland, they used to have this where the new players that have just gotten their first caps, they would have to dye their hair blue. And they would walk up to the pre-match, the captain's run, and they'd all have blue hair, the new boys. Oh my God. So they play well, they play good rugby, but they also know to enjoy themselves and have a good time while they're playing. It's all part of the sport as well.
yeah, definitely. I remember in my student team back in France, the guys usually got shaved by the seniors, so they would end up with anything on their head before the first game.
Oh, just missed take there, picked up by
Good
Torkelsen.
steal from Torkelsen, but he was too keen to give the ball to the
Yeah,
others, wasn't he?
unfortunately, went straight into blue hands again, but the intent was there. We need more of that from the Norwegian boys. Finland looking to clear the line, then it's coming straight to the tent and into traffic. I wonder if Norwegian insurance companies like rugby balls from Rugby Europe getting thrown into their windscreens.
Don't you work in insurance? Do you know what
Not
the
that
policy
type
is?
of insurance though, but I've got connections. Maybe we'll find out. All right, so we've got a new match ball coming forth by one of our ball boys from Horton Rugby Club. Line out Norway. They've elected to go short and they're going back to their captain Skovli, who just manages to take it off the top. Oh, just a bit of a low pass there by our Norwegian backline, made it a bit difficult. Shoestring stuff, and it looks like Finland, yes they have, they've managed to pick it up. And they're back on attack again.
You also see there that is the Norwegian 15 who's gone 9. Was waiting for Charlie to come back on.
That kick from Finland was straight out, so they're actually going back to where the point of the kick was. And we're ready for Norwegian line out again. Let's see if we can make up from. We can see if they're picking up. Pick up from the last one. Elected to go full this time. Potentially, no! Go to the front. I thought they were going to go to the back, but they went to Torkelsen in the front. Got it out quickly and looking to take advantage. We can see Charlie, our number 9, is back from his yellow card. High tackle by Finland, and Cummins, our fly half, elects to take it quick, and he's off. He's got support as well if he needs it on either side. Good ruck ball by Norway. But going in through the side by Norway, that is a coach killer. Can take it when they do that. That is a coach killer.
Nathan doesn't look too happy.
He is not happy. He was off and running. He had support on either side. The ruck ball was there and ready to go out for a quick play. But unfortunately, we get a bit too ivry, if there's an English word called ivry. And yeah, you see what happened. Go in from the side and penalty. Finland doesn't hesitate at all to take advantage of that. We got a match ball coming. The kids from Horton Rugby Club are very active the last couple of minutes here. It's really great. The Horton Rugby Club have a clubhouse just behind us. And it's where the 17th of May, which is the Independence Day of Norway, the massive parade finishes right in front of the clubhouse.
Does it?
And they sell their baked goods and they have a little party, and the whole club's there. It's a real builder for the club to be here on the 17th of May in Horton. And they have this beautiful pitch for us as well, just right across the road from the clubhouse, so you can't beat that.
Good.
Right, Finland has knocked that out of the park with regards to their line out, and they are in full attack again.
You can see on the left side they're gaining like 15 meters every time they're attacking that way. And Norway sort of managing to push them back.
Yeah, we're getting aggressive on defense now. We're getting being a bit more pests in defence, but unfortunately, Finland has got the ball back, had a penalty, and elected to take it quickly.
But it was another turnover by the Norwegian 15.
That was a bit of a late tackle, perhaps.
Let's see. He was stopped after being kicked, wasn't he? Let's see what the refs
It was quite
decide.
strange that Finland elected to take that quick penalty because they could have kicked for touch and pushed Norway back, but they must have obviously seen something we didn't and thought, quick attack, get over it. Unfortunately, it went against them. You'll see the referees have a little conference again. The referee on the far touchline there has had some work cut out for him today. I wonder if he's a lawyer and he's billing hours to the head referee.
I think they're basically discussing, is it only a penalty for stopping Norwegian 15, or will it be anything else? At least they're having a good discussion over there.
Another fun fact about this pitch, Katinka, is just on the other side where the referees are, just behind them, there's a nice little canal that breaches both sides of the fjord in Horten here. And when we were playing rugby in the old days, every once in a while you see boats that are going past either side. It's sometimes you get a boat with a bit of curious folk and they hear rugby and they hear people beating each other up and whistles blowing, and they just turn up and moor their boat and come up and have a look and see what's happening. They go back to their boat and they continue on their boat journey.
That's good. We had a car driving past us, asking what's going on here. We tried to do some publicity before the game. It looks like he only got told off. The Finnish player was lucky and managed to stay on the pitch.
Yeah, he was definitely lucky there.
Cummins trying to
There you see the dangers. Yeah, exactly. That ball, you see it roll down over there. It's probably gone now in the back of the canal. But Norway with the line out. Let's see where we can secure. We've got good attacking positions just outside the 22 for Finland. So, a bit sloppy there, but we get it out quick. Backline keen. You see Charlie, our scrum half, actually lines up with the backline.
I think they were swap positions because it was in the back line the last attack as well. I think
A nice little attacking coaching from our backlines coach. Good forward play. Let's see if we can get another phase or two set up. Oh, Norway looking to go quick off that penalty.
They were keen, weren't they, the Norwegians?
Stefan, our man from Horten, was ready to roll. Referee having a bit of chat there. Finland just slowing it down a bit in those attacking positions. Might just having a chat, say, look boys, no more of this. Any more, put his hand in his pocket and pull out a nice card, either red or yellow. Norway not electing to kick for those posts. They want to get a try, so they're off and running. Oh, that Finnish defense line is up quickly. Norway able to secure that ball though. The ball's coming out a wee bit quicker, so maybe that positioning change between our 9 and 15 is going to be an advantage for us. Good take by Thorkildsen. He's got support immediately as he gets tackled. He's got support there. We need to keep doing that on the Norwegian attack all the time. Norway bringing it back in. Phase is building up now. Oh, good tackle by our 12.
I think there he's going for the pocket, isn't he? After 2 warnings.
Oh, that's it.
That's
exactly what he talked about.
Captain.
That is the captain.
Number 12.
Number 12, Jussi. He is not going to be happy with himself, Jussi. Now let's see what Norway can do with a one-man over. Oh, was that a forward pass? Yes, it was. Unlucky. That's a coach killer as well.
And that's half time, is it?
That is half time because they got 14-0 to Finland.
I think it was a really positive end by the Norwegians. They started to gain some momentum again. Especially had number 10 Cummins sort of leading from the front, I think.
Yeah.
He's an experienced man, so
He's definitely had the experience. The only thing I'm worried about, at least for the Norway, is just the support when the ball goes on the ground. In the tackles, ruck play, we saw it quite good the last couple of minutes, but the majority part of the game we're losing support, and we need to pick that up. For Finland, they definitely look that they're spotting the weaknesses, they're attacking the weaknesses, and they're doing it very organized as well, which is scary.
And the question might be as well if Norway is starting to, they've defended a lot, so if they're starting to get a bit tired, how it will look in the second half.
It'd be interesting to see the actual numbers of tackles that have been made by both sides. I reckon it's quite high for the Norwegians. And yeah, it's a point. It's a valid point. I mean, the energy levels are going down. The sun's out. The boys are playing in sun here. Some of the boys haven't played rugby in a bit, so it's gonna play into a factor. The Norwegian team elects to stay out on the pitch, whilst the Finnish team have elected to exit stage right and go back into the changing rooms, just for probably to get out of the sun a bit. I imagine the Scandinavian skin really isn't equipped for first sun session in rugby. When the first sun comes out, everyone's skin burned by the end of the match.
Definitely. And a few foreigners in the Norwegian team as well. Most of them are British, so that doesn't help either.
Doesn't help either. I'm just looking through this juicy information you got from Finland, from your contact there, Katinka. And there's some great information about the players here. The tight head prop for Finland, Mikko, his nickname is the Ice Cream Man.
But apparently he's on a diet.
Yeah, and he's on a diet. This actually sounds quite familiar to my own experience.
What position did you usually play?
No, I was in the front row as well. I was the looser tight head, and I can understand the ice cream and I can understand diet. It's always you're either on one or the other, right? It's never. There was another one I saw from the Finnish team. Yes, it was number 17, Järped Honkonen. He's got a nickname Honk Honk. He's been playing for 3 years. He started playing in Canada, and his main point that he wanted people to know is that he's learned to fall asleep under a minute thanks to his experience in the Finnish army. Right, we're going to take a break now, people. We'll be back in a few minutes. Cheers now. Katinka,
Both
let's...
had a good volla during the break. So we're ready for the
Yes,
second half.
we had baked goods, everybody who's watching now. Norwegian baked goods bought at the petrol station on the way to Horten. And for anybody who's been to Norway and people that want to come to Norway, I can highly recommend you stop at the petrol stations on the highways and you pick up the freshly baked buns with cinnamon and all kinds of stuff. And then maybe a hot dog with some bacon wrapped around it and cheese.
I think some Norwegian petrol stations make more money on food than they actually do on petrol. Okay, let's see.
But here we are, second half.
At least Norway has done some substitutions. We have the French player Mervan Bougalem coming on.
Coming
He's
into
the
the front row.
rower.
And we've got James Bunkel, who's talking with the ref, as well as our captain Fredrik Skovli.
So guessing that he's come on. Looks like apart from that, the back line looks to be more or less the same for Norway. And the rest of the front. No, we have Adam Jones on the pitch as well. From Stavanger Rugby Club.
Jones has come on. Is he coming on in the center
Is
position?
a good question.
Against Denmark, I believe he played 8-man or flanker. We'll see where they line up once they get the positioning after the kickoff here. But second half, Finland leading Norway 14-0.
I actually think that Norway has subbed the whole front row, maybe. And Jones is actually on as a front rower. Well, we'll see. The Finns, we don't know them as well, so we'll try to get along and see what kind of substitutes they've done.
Head referee from Denmark gives his signals.
Cummins
And
is ready with the
he's
ball.
talking about noise. Don't know what he's asking. Looks like he's trying to get answers from somebody, and it looks like he has. So let's see if we can kick off the second half. Off and running.
Good kick from Cummins, just over the 10 meter.
Oh, take by Finland, went backwards according to the referee. So Finland off on attack straight away in the second half. There's our man, the salmon snake. Wants to be centered for his whole life. For some reason, he always finds himself lining up in that back line. Maybe that's probably his secret, that he just puts the 6 on the back of his jersey, but everybody knows he's a 12-13.
And also, let's remind everyone that Finland is actually one man short. They had their captain given a yellow card just before the half, so they'll spend almost 10 minutes of the second half down to 14 men.
Good tackles by Norway there. Our number 7 for Norway, Captain Fredrik Skovli, in with the tackle there. Pressing, kick that ball away. We've got some good room there. Almundas picks it up, sees a gap. Closed up quickly by Finland. Norway quickly there with the ruck support.
I talked to some of the Lithuanian supporters on the sideline, and they meant that he'd actually played one season for their national.
Right, imports, helping us out along the way. Good nudge by fly-half Cummins.
It's a really good kick, wasn't it?
Picks up a good 15-20 meters, pushing Finland back against their 22-meter line.
Let's see if they can win the ball back and take advantage of that.
Well, we saw the first half, Finland was really good off of their lineouts. They were very secure lineouts. Good quick ball, good attack position. Let's see what they elect to do here, now that their backs are just up on their 22 line.
So
They go to the 4-man pod, and not straight.
Free kick for Norway, that's good.
Unlucky for Finland there. They've been pretty clinical up to this point with their lineouts, so
They have.
that'll be something to look to get rid of, mistakes like that. Norway going for the scrum. And then we see Adam Jones, 23, going in at 8-man there at the back of the scrum there. Let's see if Adam gets some secure ball out to his teammate from Stavanger, Nathan Cummins. Back line for Norway, waiting to go.
I've noticed at least one substitution for Finland. One of the Busk brothers is actually just next to us here talking to the medics. He looks to be up and walking and everything, but holding his rib, so he's at least
Right.
in substitutes.
Is that the Basque brother that's bigger that eats more than the front row? Because if he's hurt his ribs, that's a good sign for the front row to have food at the banquet after the match tonight.
It's
All
a
right.
tiny Busk.
There we go. Put in by Stefan.
Norway is actually keeping on to the swap they did in the first half.
Nice platform by Norway there. Nice platform by Norway. Good stable scrum with a wee bit of push. Gets Norway on the front foot. Finland with a nice tackle there by number 13, Curtis Pollard. Oh, you see that Finland straight on the ground there. They're really quick on getting that ball. Oh, unlucky by Sebi. Couldn't bring that ball in, but we had advantage. Norway had advantage there. Referee was playing advantage. Looked like it was offside, and captain goes for the posts, which is probably what they should have done at the end of the first half, when they had a crack at the post in front of the post. At the end of the first half
to get some points on the board.
They need to get the points ticking over. I mean, it's 14-0. This should be a relatively easy kick for Norway. Change that goose egg to a 3 from our fullback, who's now playing scrum half, Stefan, who's the local hometown hero from Horton, who lives in England and does gardening.
It might also be because we've seen before that some of the players living abroad, when they mark the club, the local club, they mark Horton. So it might be that
We're
not certain if it's actually from Horton, but at least it's representing Horton.
We're sticking with Horton.
Yeah.
We're sticking with that plan. Good nudge by him at any rate. Norway is on the scoreboard now at the start of the second half. 3 points to them. Norway finally going to receive a kickoff from the Finnish, who are looking for match ball. I wonder if that was the match ball that went into the canal earlier at the end of the first half.
Now at least it's clean, hopefully.
Good start by Finland.
Good reception from Martin Skovli there. Secure.
Nice take by our second row and one of the brothers, the Skovli brothers. Both Skovli brothers play at the Sagene Rugby Club, which is based in Oslo. Sagene, interesting enough.
That was a sloppy ball. I think it might have gone forward.
Yes, it did.
It was a steal from Finland. Then another knock-on.
It's a bit sloppy, but the intent was nice. Yeah. But yes, the Sagene Club in Oslo used to be Oslo Rugby Club. It was established in the 60s. But after a few years of training up in that area, the local sports club contacted Oslo Rugby Club and asked if they wanted to merge in. And it's been the merger now for 4 or 5 years, I think. Yeah. And things have been going really well for the club. They've got the juniors, the minis, the women's, the men's, 7s, 15s. There's a clubhouse there now. There's facilities for both winter training with the Astro pitch. They got the grass pitch. There's rumors going around there's a second pitch that's going to come up in Sagene as well, a grass pitch.
I think it's been really positive for the club.
Yeah, very, very positive. And the other clubs and the other sports as well are using the pitches.
Yeah.
But you see this from Finland. Goodness, goodness, goodness. That is a counterattack of a counterattack.
One Busk has gone off the pitch, but the other Busk keeps on delivering, doesn't
so
it?
That,
so it's the big Busk, Jonas Busk.
And he's the one who's not only eating more than the front row, he's eating all the points for Finland. That's the second try by him. And the second time we've seen him screaming down the sideline after a set piece, a finished set piece. So that is a very dangerous prospect that Norway's going to have to defend. You can see Norway now having a bit of a chat, talking about defensive lines and what they're going to do off the set pieces. But the set pieces so far have killed Norway. Yep. The line out has come off quickly for Finland. We just saw the scrum there as well.
We were talking about Sagene. We both played for Oslo and Sagene, haven't we?
Yeah.
And I think
we just gave away our age.
Yeah. But What I think was really positive as well is how the club, not the rugby section, but the whole club has sort of really enjoyed having rugby joining them.
Yeah, that's a very valid point.
And they really, really appreciate the rugby spirit that's come into the club and how people are social in the third halves and everything.
And the attempt is to build from the grassroots, from the kids. And we've seen kids that have come from the local schools, who's done by one of our old boys, Sharky, who manages that youth program. But the grassroots is the most important thing we need for rugby, and that's just around the world as well. It's not just Norway.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had a comment earlier. Some of these players are imported. They have grandparents that are over here because of marriage or whatever, and they're allowed to play for Norway and represent Norway. But the fact remains is we don't have a lot of natural-born Norwegian players that started playing when they're 6 years old, and this is the final step to try to get that sorted. And hopefully, the other clubs in Norway will start taking that pathway as well.
I think Horten, the local club here, is actually one of the better clubs as well when it comes to juniors.
They're
doing a really good work there. Okay, coming back to the game a bit maybe.
Norway managed to get that ball back from the Finns after the restart. Adam Jones from Stavanger Rugby Club. He's got a nice little mullet there going. I see on the back of his head the lid from the rugby players. It's.
I think we should have a mullet off between him and Finnish number 6 and the other mullet, the guy, the Aussie.
Oh, jackal position by Sebi. Sebi was so close to pinching that ball in the ruck. That was an
it was a sloppy hand from the last mullet.
But that comes from the pressure that came from Norway defence just now. Nick Sebi, our open side from Stavanger, he's right in there. As soon as that tackle's done, the ball's on the ground, he's in the pilfer position, jackal position with his arms in there, and just slowed the ball down just enough where Finland couldn't get that quick attack. Norway's up on the defence, gets in their faces, and then you see the result of that, the knock on. We need more of that.
Sabi is actually one of the more experienced Norwegian players. According to the intel we got, we think it's his 29th cap. So he's bringing a wealth of experience. We also have the number 12 for Finland back on after his yellow card. So the captain is back on.
Captain is back on, so now we're full 15-15. Captain's out of rest, and he's probably anxious to prove himself with his club there.
Let's hope he's not too eager coming back on.
Yeah, well, he was the one setting up quite a lot of those attacks previously in the first half, so. The referee calls the mid, good solid scrum, nice push from Norway. It's turned a wee bit, and it's caused some issues, but.
Offside against the Norwegian line, I think.
That was a bit tough, that call, but they got to live with it, and Finland takes advantage and gets them out of their own half very quickly. The captain's come back, and his first duty after the scrum is to get Finland, clear their lines. Good nudge by the captain there, putting Norway back just behind their own 10-meter line. Let's see what Finland elects to do here. We've seen those set piece and the attacks from the set piece work very well for Finland. Looks like they're going with a full line out. Quick step in. Nice secure ball, second pod.
A good maul as well. Will they get some advantage?
Oh, they've got a good drive there. Very good drive there, and they're moving along. He's lost his support though, so if Norway can get on him.
It's a good tackle from Rory Salmon there.
Support's got there by Finland, and they're looking to set that next phase. There's a nice opening on the left there. Oh, what a good tackle by number 11, Henriksen. Jakob Henriksen with a great tackle on the touchline there, as he gives a wave to the crowd as well. I think half the crowd here on the sideline must be Jakob's family and friends. And
the man from Lommedalen.
Oh, just missed the line out Norway there. Just fingertips. Fingertips was all it was, but Finland secure, and they're looking to attack. They got great attacking position, the men in blue.
They're looking dangerous out there, aren't they? Almost 4 on 2. Yeah.
Look to bring it back inside. They've got support, Finland. The lines get set. A couple of crash balls. Captain number 12, UC,
Close.
takes it well, gives a nice presentation, but they've lost it in the
That's a steal
tackle.
from Norway.
Great stuff by Norway off the tackle there.
Maybe a smart up
Charles Burst with a great kick and nudge. Good defense coming up. Very strong run. He managed to keep his feet quite well. Mr. Basque, the big Basque. They got an overload here on the left-hand side if they need it. Oh, he elects to bring it back inside and he gets completely sandwiched by Norway.
Great tackle by Norway.
Charles Burst was in there in the jackal position and looked to stow the ball. Unfortunately, referees saw that high tackle before.
That was a true Norwegian sandwich there.
I tell you what, the crowd here on the sideline felt that tackle. Oof.
Seems to be okay though, thankfully. Number 10 from Finland.
He had that space out to the left on the weak side and he was looking to pass it and he just said, nah, I'm going to keep it myself, and unfortunately he just ran into two defensive players.
Well, he's played 61 games for Finland, so...
He saw an opening and he
solid.
said, I'm taking it.
We've also had, I'm very happy to see number 18 on the pitch for Finland. Let's just double check that it's the correct name. Mr. Odli, because he apparently owns 76 different rugby kits and has never cross-dressed them, meaning he's never worn a Scottish shirt with Italian shorts.
I love these details that you get from your contacts, Katinka. They bring out all the stuff like that.
And the rumor is that he probably also washes them separately. So,
I would
it's good
imagine.
to see Ollie on the pitch.
Look at this counter-attack by Finland. Fantastic counter-attack. Norway scrambling on defense. Defensive line has got set. They managed to stall it just a wee bit, just enough to get their defensive men set. Torkelson up for first tackle there. But ball placed cleanly for Finland. Oh, he's just dropped it. Knock on.
It was really good pressure from Charlie there. But they're back to the penalty advantage for
It
an
was
offside.
offside, and they're off quickly, and he gets over, perhaps, no, yes, yes, referee calls try. Had a wee look to his assistant referee on the sideline. They gave each other a nudge and said, yes, he's in.
The score is 24-3. Let's see if they can get the kick as well. It's going to be a hard one.
We had some desperate tackling by our number 8, Erik Kavan, on the corner there.
Yeah, there were 3 Norwegians just jumping on the Finnish player. Let's see if Jussi can make the kick. It's been solid so far.
It's going to be a good nudge from the sideline here at the angle. Not very much of a breeze, to be fair, so he did play in Ireland though, so he's learning how to play rugby in rain and wind, so I reckon this should be a cinch. Oh, he's got the nudge, he's trying to bring it back. Unfortunately, just a bit wide off the far right there by the Finnish captain, Jussi Viljanen. That was a good attempt. He had the distance, but the angle was off. As a Finnish captain cheers his boys up. You notice the body language from Finland is getting a bit more positive. They're getting a bit more chirpy, they're getting a bit more active. They see the scoreboard 24-3 and they're thinking, we've got this already, so let's just put the foot on the gas pedal and go for it.
I also see that.
Taken well by Finland there off the restart.
And the Norwegian 9 is limping a bit. Don't know what happened to Charlie there.
I think he was involved in that tackle in the corner. Probably rolled it a wee bit. Finland looking to attack with their big man again, and they do. He's got some pace on him. He's just avoiding tacklers right, left, and center. Looking for that offload.
Good block on that offload though, but did it go forward?
Norway were lucky to get on that, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Jonas Bosk is a beast to bring down.
He must have done a lot of... And he lost his shoe at least. Well,
maybe that's what saved Norway.
Yeah.
Lost his shoe. The performance coming from Bosk from that wing, with his support, his running, his lines, as well as his try scoring, it's impressive. It really is.
there was one of the Finnish players said that he was the best male player. I think that at least what we're seeing today is maybe more Jonas Bosk who's the best player out there, isn't it?
Well, from what we see today, it is.
It was his brother actually who said he was the best player.
There's going to be a sibling rivalry tonight on the bus ride back to also to the banquet. And it's going to get nasty between the brothers. The brothers Bosk. Right, after that penalty, Norway has gone for the far touchline. Norway's lineouts have been somewhat decent, but the attack coming from them has yet to show any form of fear into the Finnish defensive line. So let's see what happens there. A little bit of confusion and movement in there. Oh, just couldn't pull it down. Our timing just seems to be a little bit off in those lineouts. That's the second line out in a row where the fingertip stuff is just catching us at the top. Finland looking to counter as quickly as they can. Good tackling there from Norway. That was number 9, our Charlie. With his taped head, looks like some sort of warrior.
The Norwegian down there, Lars Torkelsen, seems to take a
Big Bask is on his run again.
Number 5.
He was brought down well by the captain Skovely on the other end, but it was a shoestring tackle kind of stuff. You get the feeling now they're just looking to get that ball to Bask and just let him fly down the wing. Unfortunately, we got an injury, like you said, Lars Torkelsen, and he's not looking too flash. We should give a shout out to our coaching staff and our training staff. Head coach is Richie White out of Saginaw, and we've got the forwards coach, Glenn Southey, out of Stavanger, the backline coach, Robert Gannon, out of Saginaw Rugby Club. Strength and conditioning, we've got Alexander Ness-Clark, who comes from...
That is a good question. He lives in England.
I'm going to say Stavanger, just to balance it out. And the one man I wanted to mention, which is our physio, which is Michael John Pride, who has a nice history. I met him actually at the Norwegian Championship week a couple of weeks ago for the winter sports, and snow rugby was the first time it was played in Norway, in the west coast in a ski resort outside of Voss. And the story came out that I was told is he actually started a rugby club on the west coast of Norway.
He did. He started a club in Sogndal, which is they actually managed to have a team there at the national championships.
That's correct. And they played quite well for a team that's never played rugby before.
Definitely.
He's been an inspiration to that west coast over there, and hopefully it takes and it continues, because we need more clubs and more players.
So we have a substitution. Lars is coming off with injury, and number 19, Kasper Solli, is back on.
Now Kasper actually started his rugby here in Horten Tunsberg, which is he's coming back home, so to speak.
That's at least 10 years ago, isn't it? Now
Yeah.
he's representing Bergen Rugby Club.
Yes,
Working
and he's
there as a shipbroker.
he was a captain of a ferry ship or something like that, and now he's a shipbroker. It's good to see him back out there. He was an absolute beast.
Yeah. But we should definitely underline the shout out to Sogndal.
Knock on!
It's
That was
really good to see a
unlucky.
new Norwegian club.
Definitely. If the Sogndal people are listening, well done. Good to see you at the Snow Rugby, and hopefully we'll see you soon with all the league play coming up.
I think they're actually feeding into Bergen Rugby Club, so they're sort of working as a farm club there
Right.
And their players are getting some game time with Bergen Ring, which is really good. So the ref is having a chat with the sideline ref as well.
Another.
Again.
Well, at least it's a different assistant referee.
Yeah.
I think the other assistant referee is a bit getting a bit tired with his conversations he's been having.
Now it's one of our local Frenchmen, Romain, is giving
But
some advice.
let's see what the call is. He's calling over a Finnish player there. Finland were on the attack. Unfortunately had a knock on in the tackle there. They were in a very good position to keep moving the ball, but it was difficult to see what the whistle was blown for.
Looked like it's the number 4 for Finland has been called over.
Yeah, he might be getting a card. Just a warning. Just a warning. I don't know what it was. He might have left his feet in the ruck, perhaps. Norway, instead of kicking for touching going for the line out, elect to take it wide and quick. He's got space, but it's a great tackle by Finland there. Finnish number 11 had a really good tackle on the sideline.
Good offload there from Fredrik Skovli to Nick Sabi.
Oh, another quick, oh, another tough tackle by Finland. But Norway is on the attack and they're doing well. They're moving the ball, keeping that ball off the ground and keeping it moving.
Definitely
nice support play by Adam Jones, our new 8th man in the second half.
He used to be center, so hopefully he still knows how to run.
Good quick ball from Norway there. We like to see this.
They're closing in on the 22, aren't they?
They just breached the 22, the Finnish 22, and they're looking to go quick as possible. He's got support players if he needs them there, but Finland's really quick on the ball.
Yeah, they are.
Norway's going to have to watch it if they're going to lose this ball. Oh, nice inside ball back to Charlie.
Inside.
Quickly broke down, but was he offsides? That's the question. And Norway, quick tap.
Come on, Norway. Maybe going a bit isolated.
Another penalty coming.
I think Norway will keep the ball though.
That was a nice set of phases from Norway, Katinka. They were really with intent, ball quick up off the ground and moving it.
And they gained almost half the pitch.
Exactly. This is what we've been looking for the last 50 minutes.
I think the referee is trying to say, I've had it with you being offside or something like that.
Yeah, he probably given a warning saying next time I'm going to the pocket. Oh, they looked fake to left, went right. He's on his own, and he's offloaded it, but we managed to lose it. Finland has done well on the offense, ripping the ball out. This is probably the 4th time we've seen it this match in the tackle. Unfortunately, we have a player who is out with a bit of a head collision under that tackle.
I think that's actually number 12, Tobias Nygård. He's down. One of the local players, you can see the medics are thankfully already there. But that was really positive for Norway. Let's hope that Tobias is okay.
The physio's asked for the sub straight away. Mike has asked for sub. And for water. Let's hope he's all right. But you are right. The phases that came through off Norway with the quick ball off the floor, and you saw the shift between inside and outside ball as well, which was really, really good to see from Norway. We'd like to see that for the remainder of the game, because you see what happens to the Finnish defense. It opens up, they find space, suddenly they're behind Finnish defensive line and they're off and going. And if they weren't gaining as many meters, they were getting some penalties this way, because Finland was scrambling back on defense, giving away penalties.
I was talking to Tonje Lyssan, one of the most experienced Norwegian players on the female national team at the half. And she was saying, like, the back line is really playing so much better than they have recently, and it's a pity that they're not really getting any points from that. Okay, looks like Tobias thankfully is up on his feet.
Very good signs to see him up. Good precautions taken. Our physio, Michael, we talked about before, he's right on the case. So,
and he's walking off by himself as well. So we have a rookie coming on. We have Til Gusky out of NTNU Rugby Club. We can see the famous NTNU stripes on his headgear.
Green and yellow and black stripes from the University up in Trondheim.
And Til is actually coach for the women's team up there.
And he's very keen to get started. He's clapping, he's got the boys jumping. He's probably been chomping at the bit to get on the pitch
Definitely.
the whole time. Let's see if Tilly can offer some magic for us. Finland's coming off with
They're doing quite
a couple of substitutions as well.
Substitutions as well, aren't they?
Once we get some numbers in the backs, we can call out the substitutions. It's like 19's coming on for Finland. Juho Kiljain. Do we have any juicy details on number 19?
I'm trying to look.
Juho.
Kiljain?
That's the one.
He's played ice hockey apparently.
And there's the
in
first.
real life, he's an engineer.
And the first detail about him is his screamer.
Yeah, I think that's the nickname.
Oh, this nickname's Screamer. All right. Let's see what kind of screaming he's doing now when he's going into the scrum. Norway with a good attacking position there. 5 meter scrum, just outside the finish line. And they're going to get a free kick. Finland was just a bit too keen again going into that engagement of the scrum.
They tried to go quick, but the ref wasn't happy about where he took it, I think.
Looks like Norway might be going for a set play here. Feed it
Let's
out
hope
to the
that they can get some
forwards.
points from the positive faces they've had. Well, at least Eric is keen on going on his
Stretch
own.
the field. We've got space out there. We've got an overlap, but it's been taken.
And it was...
What is the penalty for? Was it offsides?
I think that should be a yellow card, shouldn't it maybe? Because at least the referee hasn't been happy with all the offsides lately. Let's see what he's saying. He's calling in the captain. And he's calling in... No, just telling them off, okay.
Another warning to Finland there. Norway looks like they're not electing to kick for 3 points over the post. They want to bang that
going
in.
on a hard run there. He's keen for the ball.
Oh, unlucky. Or was that a try? No,
Finnish penalty.
It was unlucky. I heard the crowd clapping on the sideline. Do we have Finnish supporters on the sideline? What's going on here? I thought we paid for Norwegian supporters to come over. That was very unlucky by Norway. That momentum was really on Norway's side.
Yeah. Now they're losing
Finland
like 20
has
meters.
got their tails up now because they managed to stop that attack.
The supporters are actually asking us what happened, so that's maybe why they were clapping.
Finland has done well on that defensive stance. And they reap the rewards. Pushing out a bit further. Let's see what they can do with this line out here. We do have a small injury to the back line of Finland. I don't have a number on the back yet, but
I think it looks like the captain number 12.
getting some strap on, you see.
Yeah, I think so. This is the... He's a blonde guy, so it might be. I think the score is 24-3, Brunswick, but I think if you look at ball possession, it shouldn't be that clear.
No, definitely not. Finland has capitalized every single time they've seen a chance, and they've got a sniff and they took it.
Yeah.
That's the result.
Yeah.
But it's off of nice set piece play as well.
Definitely.
But yeah, there's a good point there. I mean,
I felt like every time
Norway.
they've had the ball in the back line, they've had multiple options, basically, which makes it really hard for Norway to defend.
Norway has shown what Norway can do once they get that ball up quickly. We just need to start doing that again, and we need to get this ball back.
Another solid lineup from Finland. The ball was dropped, but was backwards according to the referee. Let's see what they can do from this line out.
Looking for phase play. Nice hit up by Finnish number 7, Kosti Eskola.
Penalty for Finland. Not rolling away is the call.
Kosti,
I think.
Kosti Eskola, who's the open side number 7, who had that brilliant hit up. His nickname is the K-Train. He's been playing for 13 years. And this will be K-Train's 13th cap.
That's good.
Not bad for the open side. He's done well. Line out again to Finland. Off of another penalty given away by Norway. Norway's going to have to be a bit more careful with giving away these penalties now. Finland's advanced now, already at the halfway line of the pitch. Oh, just lost by Finland. Let's see if Norway can attack here now.
Adam Jones on the loose.
Good offload on the tackle there. He's got space. The man from Lumedal. Oh, great tackle by Finland.
And the support is just there, isn't it? It's a close one.
Good support play. Norway needs to get that ball out quicker. Kasper Soli with a good crash up on his home pitch. Penalty given away there by Finland. Referee, is he going to have another chat? This is the third time he's had a chat to Finland. When Norway is attacking down there, you would reckon he'd go to the pocket, and he has done.
It's a yellow card for number 2 for Finland.
Chris Denholm. Do we have any juicy details on Chris Denholm?
His nickname is Shushu.
Where's that? His nicknames are great. All right, Norway is going to be one player up, and they are attacking just a couple of meters outside the Finnish try line. Another injury to Finnish captain Jussi.
Yeah,
he looks like he's come out. It might have been his hamstring, and they look like they were strapping up his thigh, perhaps.
Yeah, he's signaling
Hamstring. But he's had a heck of a game, Jussi. He's done really, really well. Finnish captain should be proud of his effort in the match as far. Let's see who they bring on. Looks like Finland's actually bringing on three players there.
Bringing on some long hair.
Number 9 from Finland's coming off as well, Saxby Young. He's been subbed off, as well as, is it the front ranker number 1?
I think so.
Tapio Leitinen. He's put in a good effort as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see what Norway can do with his attacking lineup now. They like to go front. Oh, they tried a quick move off the side and it didn't come off. Oh, that was gutsy. That was gutsy
cheeky
play.
Yeah, that would have been so good.
Oh, you saw Adam Jones. His eyes probably lit up when he saw that ball going on the corner. There was only one defender there, and I reckon with his experience, as playing centre in his previous rugby life, I reckon he was in for the meat pie try right there.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're still pushing Finland down now. Let's see where we can go. We've got a man advantage.
Solid lineup from Finland again, and going for Maul.
Nice drive in the maul. Norway's, they've been very, very structured in their set piece play. You got to be impressed by the Finnish set piece.
Gaining ground and penalty against Norway. The ref does not seem happy with something.
He was coming from an offside position. I think he broke away from the maul. And when he broke away from the ball, he came back in an offside position. When the ball went to ground, he was obviously on an illegal position. Tried to pinch the ball. I think he's very lucky there to not get the yellow card, to be fair. But he's gotten a stern warning by referee.
Interesting to see he's actually the captain for Norway now. It's actually Bunko. Freddie is off.
Oh, nice save by the man from Lumedal. You want to talk about some sports skills right there.
And then gaining 10 meters.
This kid is on fire. Bring on Lumedal.
Let's remind everyone that this is actually second cap.
Jakob Henriksen from Lumedal.
keep on gaining meters as well. That's number 8, Erik.
Oh, unlucky on the knock-on by Merwan, the man from Sagana. He was off on the races there. He'd be gutted on that. He'd not be happy about himself there.
Norwegian number 11 giving the thumbs up to his supporters. Well played there.
Where does Jakob, where does he play in Norway?
He plays for NTNU up in
He's up in Trondheim. There's 2 Trondheim players in there now. Not too shabby.
Trondheim is maybe the main club for recruiting students to Norwegian rugby.
Student sports up in Trondheim is very, very popular. And they've got the monetary support as well as the facilities as well.
Yeah.
Now the trick is to keep them in rugby once they leave university. That's always been the hard trick.
You sort of have the big clubs or the clubs in the big cities like also in Stavanger there gaining from that recruitment all day.
They are, and unfortunately...
When people finish their studies, they go to Oslo or Stavanger to start
or out to the country as well.
Yeah.
But that's the struggle for Trondheim, is keeping them in Trondheim. But they always manage to come up with good players. They always manage to come up with good squads. They're competitive year after year, both men and women. Yeah. It's good to see them represented on the national side. Good platform by Finland on that scrum. Finland electing just to get rid of it and let Norway try to play with that lead that Finland has at the moment. Finland saying, let Norway deal with it. And
that was a pity that the ball was judged straight out, so that's a line-up from where the kick was taken.
We got another ball lost in the canal. I think the Norwegian Rugby Federation is going to lose a lot of money on match balls in the canal there. Finland with a really good attacking position here. Norway up too early, but miscommunication by Finland as well. It's going to be a free kick to Finland. Captain, new captain. Looks like perhaps the new captain might be Finland number 7, Kosti Eskula. He was talking to the ref there. Perhaps he's taking over the captain duties from Jussi.
Yep.
Nice hit up by Finland there. Whistle's going straight away, and is it Norway? Yes, it is. Kasper's down on the ground, not releasing the player, probably playing the ball, and he's not happy with himself on his original home ground here. Taking off his headgear, and he's going to the naughty boys table.
Definitely. The ref was showing multiple fingers to James Bunkle, so I think he was saying that this was too many times he needed to go off now. So we're down to 14 against 14, aren't we?
14-14. Finland's going to have a really good attacking position just inside the 22. And if they don't have the miscommunication they had in the last line out, they might elect to drive this as far as they can get it. Oh, but they've missed it out.
Far.
Adam Jones picks up cleanly on the backside of the line out there. Norway just wanting to clear the lines there. Cummins is yelling for it. But you're not going to get it. Oh, a knock on there by the biggest
Loose ball
of the Best brothers.
It's been picked up by the fence, but it's judged a knock on, I think.
That was unlucky.
Unlucky
to Jonas Bask. He was looking for that take and just bounced off his chest there. But I think that's probably the only thing he's done wrong this match.
Definitely. You see, we also have number 22 on for Finland. He was one of the guys who came on. Mattias Hittinen. According to the rumors, his hobbies outside of rugby is cheerleading, and he's also a troubadour.
Well, there you go. Rugby takes all kinds. Oh, a bit of early push there, I reckon. Yes, free kick to Norway again.
It's not that often that you see that many free kicks or like.
He's given a full penalty now, maybe just because of the frequency of the pushes. Early engagements. it is tricky in the front row when you're trying to get those engagements in, because obviously you want to beat your opponent, but at the same time you don't want to be pushing too early and giving away those penalties. It's a fine line. Norway looking to just try to get something going here. Unfortunately, they've kicked the ball away. And Finland will just elect to set some small phases here off the ruck. Keep it simple, keep it tidy, keep the support there, and make Norway work. Bask sends a nice wide out.
Then to the Frenchman, Gauthier. Great tackle from Mundas there, also trying to go for the steal. That's a great tackle. Throwing in the Norwegian team.
Good tackle there by Adam Jones,
And
coming off the ruck.
Finland. I think there was an offside there.
Yeah, he might have been offside. Finnish pack is screaming for it. Oh, nice offload in the tackle. Jackal position going for it. Counter ruck by Jakob, the man from Numedal. No advantage from the offside, so Finland's going to get the ball, probably kick for touch, and have a nice field possession.
I think what's been really positive with this game is that both teams are trying to play the ball.
Yes.
It's been an interesting game.
There's been some great offloads in the tackle, which is something we didn't see probably 5 years ago within the Nordic regions.
Definitely.
So the skill sets have come up. We saw that just in front of us with the front row offloading in a tackle like that. I mean, that's something you see at the bigger stages, but this is nice to see.
Definitely. We've also seen the same development with the women's side. I think that especially in Norway, but also in Finland, they're taking huge steps. And I think at the current level, like, you have good development within the Nordic region.
Yeah.
And like last weekend we had, I will talk about that later. That was actually the game, Ramsey.
That was the game, and Norway is not looking too happy. Finland, congratulations to Finland for that. Heck of a match. If you had to give away best on ground for today, I'm looking at a number 14 for Finland over there, the man that eats more in the front row.
Yeah, definitely.
He's had a heck of a game.
He's a head taller than everyone else.
Yeah,
it's hard to stop, isn't it?
Yeah, so Jonas Bass, well done. Heck of a match. I'm sure you and your brother will probably have arguments after the match. Commiserates to the Norway players. I know the captain Fredrik Skobli, who we see going over there to get in line there. He's probably going to have a chat with his ranks and just, discuss the positives, the negatives. Focus more on the positives, of course.
Yeah, I think we should focus on. It's actually been, I would say, a really good game from the Norwegian team. A really, really big step up from their last game, and showing lots of positives.
Definitely, and they've got a couple of weekends where I know they're going to get together soon and just work on stuff, work on timing. Some of these guys don't know each other very well, and it's always going to be the obstacle we have to do. But then again, it's the way it works. So, from us here in Horten, Katinka and I would just like to say thank you for the rugby, thank you for everything, and you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you from Horten.
Hopefully see you soon.
We're going to hear from the captain, Fredrik Skovli, once they're done. And we're also going to hear from the man of the match, Jonas Bask from Finland. As the captain, Fredrik Skovli, thank the referees. We'll have a chat with them afterwards. Freddie, camera up there. What do you reckon, mate?
Tough day at the office, I reckon. I think at times we played some good rugby, but our execution let us down. Like I don't know how many errors we made, but we made more than 10, and more than 10 errors in the national game, in the close to the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, there were positives from Norway, especially coming in the second half with the ball, quick up the ground, quick ruck speed. There are some benefits to come off, and I think you guys will be ready to work, and I hope you get back. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. Heads up, focus on the positive. We're with you, mate. We're with you.
Absolutely, mate. I just want to say, as you said, when we played some front foot rugby, we played really good, and I just want to mention our number 11, Jacob. Fantastic game. If we all had that attitude, we would have been in another.
The man from Lumenong.
Exactly.
All right, thanks, Freddie.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. All right, come on. We've got the man of the match here, Jonas. We understand you eat more than a front row. Is that true?
Yes, I would definitely say so.
Well, listen, you've had an incredible match. I think you only did one thing wrong on the pitch. The strength, you're running through people trying to tackle, they can't get to you. We have a bet. You and your brother are playing on the same pitch today.
Yeah.
What about the arguments on the bus right now?
Well, you know, in the past it's been a tough because, you know, my brother is a pretty good player, but, you know, today I don't think there is, you know, any doubts.
Well, listen, mate, congratulations on the match. Enjoy the rest of the night and say good to the boys. Cheers now.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, that's us. Thank you very much, Jonathan and Katinka. See you now.